Hello everybody, True Marvis here, your 3 million G gamer. Welcome to another True Plays. We are looking at another Aery game, Aery Flow of Time today, which came out the 18th of August. It's priced at £8.39, which makes it about $10, €10. This one is back to being published by EPXR Games as well as developed by them, as you can see there. And there's the release date, 18th of August. And it seems like only last week I was playing a new Aery game. And the Aery games are just numerous, and I think the reason why it seems like it was only last week since I was playing a new Aery game is because last week I was playing a new Aery game. So within 7 days we have yet another installment. We've gone from Heaven and Hell to the Flow of Time. Now I praised Heaven and Hell for I don't think the video's up on the channel at time of recording of this yet, because I've got loads of videos to upload and process and whatnot. I thought I was going to burst into You've Had a Bad Day then. Okay, yeah, I praised the last game. Because there was no pop-in, no clip-in, no things just appeared out of nowhere. Though I did criticize it for the levels being very bland and boring to fly around. I've just noticed something. This is funny. Look at the bottom right hand corner. It says trial version. Oh, you say sensibility? Get in, sensibility. There you go. So if for some reason the last game was published by Ultimate Games, I don't know why. I would love to know why, but EPXR doesn't speak to me anymore because they don't like honesty. But yeah, we're playing the trial version apparently, so they're selling the trial version of the game. Anyway, let's have a look. There's 10 achievements, and we've got to complete 10 levels. Whoopee! Okay, let's jump in. Beginnings. Let's just go beginnings and just do it. I probably should have inverted the controls. Had a bad day.
Over the ancient civilization city, yet the once vibrant and lively streets were now empty and quiet, filled only with the moans of the sick. The leaders gathered in their chambers, discussing sickness and their lack of a cure. They decided to send a little bird through a portal to search for a cure in other eras. The bird was chosen for its small size, speed, and agility. As the bird set out on its mission,
criticized this in the last one. The audio balancing is wrong. But this is the trial version. By the time they sell us the proper version, you never know. It says trial version in the bottom corner. Oh, yes. I just love the unprofessionalism of EPXR. It just fills me with countless hours of entertainment. Okay. Is there some sound distortion? I think there is, isn't there? There is. When the music's at its loudest, it distorts. Okay, so in this trial version of the game, then we see that's a craply placed one, isn't it? Right in front of a bloody wall. Okay, so in this trial version, then it looks like they've gone for the same as the last game. I mean, who knows which order, you know, chronologically they were developed in or supposed to come out in? Who the hell bloody well knows at this point in time? But they've gone to there's only one crystal. Oh, one crystal on the map at the time. Are we? Well, that's not good, is it? There's a death plane in a clear open space. Okay, that's fun. Okay, let's not go that way then. Let's try go through this door. Is this door gonna be okay, or am I gonna get killed? No, I'm getting killed in that door as well. Okay, we may not be able to get past level 1, guys. Interesting. Let's go really low down. Oh, that seems to fix it. Good, isn't it? Well, it is the trial version, remember, guys. It is the trial version. It may get fixed for the actual release. The actual version 1 release. Can we speed up? We can press A to speed up ever so slightly. Where's the next thing? There it is. I don't think we've had this map before, though there's been that many at this point. It's really hard to keep track. Oh, we're over there, are we? I think I saw it. Yeah. Yeah, EpiXR stopped talking to me a long time ago. They used to send me codes for the games, but you know what? I do purchase them now. So you don't have to. Yeah, they stopped sending me them. They didn't like me just pointing out the obvious, really. I mean, I wasn't saying anything that was true. I wasn't even expressing opinion. I was expressing factual things. Such as like things like that, for example. I mean, are we really for real right now? I have. You know, it's not difficult, is it? You see, right? What would happen in games development when this game's actually in the development tool, right? There were loads of geometric like shapes and areas all dotted around this map, for example. And where something kills you, it's called a death plane. If the player passes the death plane, they die. They get reset. And it could be any colour, but obviously a most common colour would be red, for example. So they would put a red death plane over, say they didn't want me to go through that door. They'd put a red death plane over that doorway, so it's highly noticeable and it can be seen. But yeah. So why is the death plane across some of these doorways? And it clearly shouldn't be. There shouldn't be a death plane there. I mean, somebody has to actually physically place a death plane, by the way, as well. They don't just populate by themselves. Somebody actually had to put it there. So you've got a long bridge with an entrance and an exit. Why would you place a death plane over the natural entrance to the bridge? I mean, the mind just boggles, doesn't it? I mean, the only explanation I can think is at some point it was something else, and then where a death plane was needed. But then, and it's the same with like the pagoda that we were saying earlier, where I had to fly underneath it because the top bit was a death plane. It's like, what is that about? I mean, it shouldn't be the case. And as per usual with these games, if you had one solitary playtester, say I have been hired as the playtester today. I am playtesting this game, right? It takes one person to discover that problem. Not a team of playtesters, not 100 playtesters. Just one solitary person playing through the game would have discovered that problem. As it would take one solitary person to discover that the music is way too loud and the narration is being drowned out. I mean, I'm not bothered about talking over this narration because you can't hear the freaking thing anyway. You know what I mean? It's like, and we're not talking about complex issues as well. And this is this was generally the criticism that kept getting fed back to EPXR for the videos in a constructive way. That, you know, we've never had this map before. That these things should be spotted. These things shouldn't be released into the wild when they're blatantly obvious. Like I say, we're not talking about a bug that just bizarrely happens 1 in a million times. I mean, they're not even bugs, really. They're just things that have been left in. Like, for example, the trial version at the bottom corner. If one person looked at this game, they would have seen that immediately. So why is it left in the game? If everything else in this game was perfect, the fact that left in the game says a lot for the professionalism of the company, doesn't it? It's so stupid and lazy. It's like the sensibility thing. I think they're doing that as a meme now, because from the very first Aery game that was in, sensibility, it's supposed to be a sensitivity slider, and it says sensibility. And I can't remember how many times I told them about that. Every single game. And we're years later now. And they still put it in. I think they're just doing it for a meme now. Seriously, I honestly think they are. And that's just basically changing a text file. Just a line of text in the coding. Get it to say whatever you want. It's just literally a line of text. They just find that line of code, and where it tells it to display the wording or whatever message they want to convey. They put whatever they want. So it's the mind just boggles how they're so unprofessional that they not only appear, but are. It's like the other things as well. I mean, I point this out every Aery game, and I will continue to point it out every Aery game, and it was pointed out to EPXR as well. We are a bird, yeah? At the bottom it says we're collecting feathers. Therefore, why are we collecting crystals? Why can't we collect feathers? I know the answer to that. The answer to that is because there's not a feather asset on the Unity store. And they can't be asked making one of their own. Where's the next thing? Yeah. It's like with the Life of Fly thing, when we weren't actually controlling a fly. They actually bought like a flying kind of pixie kind of asset, and they decided to obscure the fact, well, poorly obscure the fact, by putting a big massive kind of glowy ball around it. But if you tilted the camera in certain ways, you could clearly see it was a freaking fairy. And then obviously we went on to the Murder Diary games, which were basically Life of Fly, with a murder mystery narration over them, and you still control the same pixie obscured by a glowy ball in a game about murder, which made even less sense than in Life of Fly. But yeah, it's definitely an entertaining time following EPXR games. That was just the Aery style games as well. Then we got the Tanky Tank series, which they did a few reskins, literal blatant reskins, basically the same game, just a different filter over them. So yeah, they're good. It's good. I'm expecting some more bullshit to happen in this game.
Portal once more and landed in a bustling Aztec city. It was a sharp contrast to the tropical island it had just left. The bird encountered strange and wondrous sights, such as towering pyramids and exotic markets. It quickly learned that the Aztecs were knowledgeable in medicine and searched for a cure for the sickness. The bird combed through ancient texts and consulted with the wise elders of the city, but still, it found no cure. With a heavy heart, the bird spread its wings and flew off to the next era in search of the antidote.
Can't skip this, by the way. I'll need to get my ass into gear and upload the previous Aery game that came out a week ago. Wait me a second. Is that really picking up that loud through the mic? Turn that down a bit. The music's annoying. Apologies, you probably heard a really bad sound feedback during all that. So as we continue through this trial version, I will give them credit for the second game in a row. So far, there's not been a lot of asset pop-in. Is there going to be a death plane in this doorway? No, because they like putting death planes over doorways. Actually, that last level ran quite smoothly, didn't it? The Egyptian level. This is kind of like an Aztec level. Why would you put it right in front of a thing like that? Trial version. I think next week we're actually getting a new Tanky Tanks game, and I think it actually does look like they've actually changed stuff in it. So looking forward to that one. 17 out of 30. Oh dear. Yeah, I've got quite a bit of uploading to do and thumbnails to do. Just been in a good mood to do them. Dealing with a arm injury at the moment. So yeah, just been in a mood to do some admin stuff like that. So I've just remembered something. Bet we while we fly towards there. Oh, is that how how did they get my number? Pull up! Whoa! Okay, what's the next one? Oh, over there. Alright, we're approaching a third of the way through the game. Where's the last one? Here it is.
As the little bird flew through the portal, it was transported to feudal Japan. The bird was immediately struck by the beauty of the cherry blossoms and the traditional architecture of the buildings.
Can we skip this? Because there's literally no point to listening to it because we can't listen to it.
The bird landed on a rooftop in search for a cure, but the city was in chaos as rival samurai clans were battling for power. The bird managed to find a wise sensei who talked about the healing power of certain herbs and roots. The bird collected the ingredients and flew off, grateful for the knowledge that would aid its search.
Okay, what time zone are we in now? Oh, like Japan, I guess. There's been 30 in every level so far. Are we continuing with that? Yes, we are. There's a person, a rare person in these games. Ooh, lots of people. Ooh. The placement on these seems to be bizarre. They normally flow, but this one's like making you chop and change directions over and over. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've had this map before. This map looks very familiar. Where's the thing? Yes. Oh, it's there. Just random shit, and it's just ninjas and stuff. Ninjas, Shaolin monks, farmers. Every single one I pick up, I have to turn around and then look for the next one. That shouldn't be the case. It should flow. Just swore I looked over there. Does that indicate we're going back out now? See, look, now they're flowing. You collect one, you can see the next one. And another level done as we fly past the ninjas. The last game took 2 hours to do. I don't think this one's going to take 2 hours.
The bird flew over the kingdom and searched for any sign of a cure. It encountered brave knights and fiery dragons, but none of them had the cure. As the sun began to set, the bird became tired and decided to rest for the night in a barn. In the middle of the night, the bird woke up to the sound of clanging metal and followed the noise to a hidden underground chamber. There, the bird found an old alchemist who had been working on a cure for the same sickness that was plaguing the little bird's city. The bird was ecstatic to have finally found a cure and flew back to its own time as quickly as possible.
Right, level 5. We're going from Japan to Vikings. They love Vikings. There was a whole game dedicated to Vikings. 28 on this one for reasons. I mean, quite why they couldn't have stuck with the 30. Tell you what though, for the trial version, it's actually performing better than some of the main versions. Pretty sure we've had this map. It probably was in the Viking game. I just remember settlements split up by little rock alcoves like that. The bloody next one. What's it over there for? Other than level 1's bizarre death planes, this has functioned pretty well. If you fix that, you can then move it from the trial version EPXR. So far, we're literally halfway through when we beat this level. What could the second half have in store for us? Hasn't a guess through here? Yeah. I thought we'd be going out to sea there, but never mind. Nope, back over here. The last 3 of the level. And we're done. Level 6. We enter the second half of the game. And the video's been going for 34 minutes, but obviously knocked the introduction off, probably about 30 minutes of gameplay. Okay, level 6.
Emerged from the portal and immediately flew to the chambers of the leaders of the ancient civilization. It reported everything it had discovered in its travels and presented the cure it had found in the medieval era. The leaders were overjoyed and immediately put the cure to work, distributing it throughout the city. The people began to recover, and the once empty streets began to fill with life once more. The little bird was hailed as a hero and was given the highest honor in the city. However, the little bird knew that its journey was not yet over, and it set out once again to explore new eras and discover new wonders.
Okay, where are we now? Oh, we're back here. What? Isn't this the first level? Back up to 30 again. So every level's had 30 apart from the level 5, which had 28 for reasons. This is the same map as the first level. I think. Yeah, because there's the thing that we couldn't get into. We have lovely death planes here again. Yeah, look. It's the same map. But we can fly underneath them, I think. Yeah, look, we can fly underneath them. So they've used the same map. Let's see if they use the... There could technically only be 5 maps in this game, but they're just repeating them twice each, maybe? Soon to find out, won't we, when we get to the next level? Yeah, that looks horrid. Just as the world just morphs into view. That's not technically popping though. That's just its draw distance. That's just a flaw of the engine. Yeah, but this is most definitely the same map, but just exploring different parts of it. Okay. Don't think the pinky purple color filter does this level any favors. $29. 30. Now what was level 2? was level 2 now? Can't remember. Egypt, wasn't it? This is level 7.
The little bird flew through the portal and found itself in a desolate land of ice and snow. The bird
Desolate land of ice and snow. That's definitely not Egypt, is it?
Treacherous terrain. It encountered icy cliffs and frozen rivers, but it remained undaunted in its search for new knowledge. Suddenly, the bird heard a faint sound coming from a distant cave. It followed the sound and found a group of nomads who had been living in the ice for generations. The bird learned about their customs and way of life, and in return, it taught them about the world beyond the ice. As the bird prepared to leave, the nomads gave it a gift, a fur-lined coat to keep it warm on its journey. The little bird was grateful and flew off, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead.
Has anybody noticed the problem with the trial version of this level? There's no crystals. What the freaking hell are the crystals? Where's the crystals? Where is the crystals? Have people... Okay, there's people who beat the level, so there's crystals somewhere. Okay. It's also surrounded by mountains, so let's just fly straight line and see if we can find anything. If we get to the boundary of the level, I'll just restart it and maybe it's a bug. I told you there'd be something else. I told you there'd be something else. I did tell you guys. Do you wanna build a snowman? I can see a crystal. I saw the glow before the level drew in. Why is the first crystal all the way over here? Right at the other end of the level. It is literally at the end of the level. I'm not going to pick this up for a minute. Yeah, that's literally the boundary of the level. That's literally the end of the level. So I've flown from one end of the level to the other. Okay, let's see where the next one appears. Okay. Right. I would conclude they've done one of two things in this level. Both are mistakes. More likely, they've mix the start and the end of the levels up. They put the spawn point in the wrong place, basically. Because again, going back to how they would see this in the development engine, they would see where all the crystals are placed, and obviously they would be in some kind of coherent line. And they just put the spawn point at the wrong end of the level. They put it at the last, where the last one appears. I bet the last one is where we roughly spawned, and I bet that's what they've done. They've literally just put the spawn point at the wrong end of the line of crystals. Once again, though, this goes back to my earlier point that I made. If one single person would have played this level, would have tested this level, they would have noticed it. Because everybody who plays this level is gonna notice it. Which obviously leads to the conclusion that nobody tested this, did they? Which is one of the criticisms I always leveled at EpiXR, and will continue to do so. No fucker tests anything. They just make it and bang it out. It's like, I use a chef analogy. A good chef tastes their food as they're going along, as they're making the game, and especially taste it at the end, before they serve it, you know, to the general public. Is this where we spawned and started? No, it isn't. But that doesn't happen. That don't happen with EpiXR. They just make the game and just bang it out, you know. But again, this is the trial version, remember, guys. But by the time the full version comes out, we may it may be fixed. Let's hope, hey? Let's hope. Because remember, this is clearly the trial version. It says so in the bottom right-hand corner. I'm going to label my video trial version as well, because it's clearly the trial version. You also notice there's only 22 in this map as well. Okay, where's the next one? The frick is it going over there? This level's a goddamn mess, isn't it? Yeah, look, that's where we started. That's where we started. They put the spawn point at the wrong end of the line of crystals. Oh, God. 3 more levels to go. Cowboys. This is going to be the western map from the B game. Bloody hell! This is one of the maps where they've upped the speed for some reason. Also, they've put a horrible glowy hue on the crystals for, again, reasons. No, this isn't the. Yeah, this is one of the levels that runs faster. I actually prefer these levels. Okay. As you can see, they're faster by an absolute ton. That was one of the criticisms. Again, everybody levels with these games, that some of the levels you go way too slow. Okay. Did I get that one? Not sure I did. Yes, I did. Okay, here's the next one. Okay. Why? In the blink of an eye, this level is done. Penultimate level.
Distracted it, allowing the other animals to escape. The bird felt a sense of satisfaction as it watched the animals scamper to safety. It knew that this experience in the wilderness had taught it a valuable lesson about the delicate balance of nature.
Oof. That looks horrid. I'd fix that before you come out a trial version. Oh. Why would you from the last one put it up there? Bizarre. I must admit, the first half of the game was a lot more enjoyable than the second half of the game. Although my favourite map is the western map, which is in the second half of the game. Simply because it was the fast Aery rather than this. I mean, this is kind of medium speed Aery. There's even a version slower than this where the levels just, it just takes you, about a year to fly from one crystal to the next. Okay. Okay, where are we? Okay, we're over there. Yeah, I think the color filters they've used in these levels really promotes the oh god, don't try and do reflections. You can't do them. Yeah, I think the color filters they've used in the distance is really promoting the limitations of the engine with how it draws things in. You notice the levels that don't have that, we don't have that issue. Okay. There we go. Why put it there? There's some really bizarre placements in this. Okay, yeah, where's the next one? Where's the freaking next one? What is... Wow, mile away around the corner. Okay, fair enough. So, if I'd have picked the wrong direction to go exploring in, we'd have been well off track, wouldn't we? I'm predicting the last level is going to be in outer space. We haven't seen an outer space level, and it's to do with time, so... Oh, crapola. Okay, I don't know where I am now. Ah, found it. See, to me, I would have ended the level there in front of like a Aztec-y kind of face. But no, we end the level just here. Final level, guys. We've just passed an hour and 1 minute for the video.
Found itself in a bustling city of steel and glass. The bird was amazed at the towering skyscrapers and the
So if we knock off my intro,
as it flew over the city,
and this is probably going to take about 5 minutes, so probably looking at an hour for this game.
arrived in a future era. The bird flew into a laboratory and discovered that the scientists were working on a cure for the sickness that had plagued the ancient civilization. The bird watched as the scientists worked tirelessly to create the cure, amazed at their advanced technology and knowledge. Finally, the scientists succeeded, and the bird knew that it had found what it was looking for. The little bird thanked the scientists and flew back through the portal to its own time, carrying the cure that would save its city.
Space. Space, is it? Is it? The space station? No, but it's a futuristic city. We've had this map before. We've had this map before. Oh, we're fast flying as well. There's only 23. Yeah, we definitely had this map. Where's the next one? No, it's over there. Most definitely had this one. It's been a while, but we've definitely had this before in Aery game. How well this level flows. Like some thought was put into this level, how to make it exciting to fly around. Okay. Take this corner slower because it's right around the corner. Whoops. Three left. Where could they be? That. Yeah, but to the last few, it's been pretty good line on this one for the crystals. The final crystal, not this one, the next one. Oh no, did that give me two? Are we going to get an ending, or is it just going to abruptly throw us back to the title screen?
The little bird emerged from the portal and flew straight to the chambers of the leaders of the ancient civilization. It presented the cure it had found in the future, and the leaders were elated.
So everybody, that concludes the trial version of Aery Flow of Time. A few bugs, few issues. Hopefully by the time we get the full version of the game, as I say, it says at the bottom right, this is the trial version. They're fixed. So I look forward to the full release, and I will surely test it out when it. Hold on, what are we doing? There's another level? There's another level. Okay, let's carry on. There's another level. This is the first level again. So this is the third appearance of this level in the game. Interestingly enough, this reminds me of the time probably about 4 Aery releases ago now, 3 maybe 4, where they forgot to put an entire level in. I don't remember the exact numbers, but let's just say there was 14 achievements, one for completing each level. They only put 13 levels in. Because again, they test the games, don't they? maybe this is a similar case to that, but obviously the other way around. They've put more levels in than achievements. Where's the next one? Where is it? Anyway, you're looking at about an hour for the achievements anyway. God. Why are these ones so far away? They're literally outside the draw distance, so we have to find them because it's over there. Because we saw it just appear ever so slightly, didn't we? So we'll carry on because we don't play achievements, we play games, and the game is still going. Look at the... Yeah, the majority of the second half of the game has just been a total shit show. I mean, this is a limitation of the engine and how they handle the engine, of how the levels draw in. I mean, I've never seen a game series do this before, ever. It just seems to be a thing that Aery games do. Why is that weird, bizarre lighting coming from over there? The whole building just melds into view. Imagine if you walked around in real life and that's how things came into your vision. Just melted into view. It'd be weird as hell, wouldn't it? This has got to be the last level, hasn't it? Or maybe this is the missing level. Maybe this is the level that was supposed to be in the other game. $12 to go. Uh-oh, where's the next one? It's over there because we just saw it draw into view for a slight second. It's where the crappiness of the engine just actually works in your advantage, because I don't know why it goes into view for a brief second and then draws back out again. You just let me fly all the way over there just to fly all the way back. Oh, yeah, it's there. It's there. I was going to turn and look for it, but it appeared right in front of me. Five to go. 5 to go. Ah, there it is. Okay. Oh, there it is. Two. One. There's the last one. Hopefully the last one of the game. What an ending! What an ending game. What an ending. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's a level called Reports. What was Reports?
The little bird emerged from the portal and immediately flew to the chambers of the
Okay.
leaders of the ancient
Anyway,
civilization.
that brings to a conclusion the trial version of Aery Flow of Time. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you on the next one.
The leaders were overjoyed